Let's see who I have. He should be right there. I feel like... Okay.
For the first time here with Mac-Que-Roni. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here.
Tackle, better get that off.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
2 and now on first down.
Oh,
Man, that's the Pro Bowler.
That's my pick.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, it's Tua.
Ooh.
That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. He's tackled at the...
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this throw will be intercepted.
He gone.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Oh, you sorry.
Get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans! Derrick Henry, 35 yards.
One down.
And the Titans have taken a first quarter
3 to go.
lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs?
1 down, 3 to go.
And they've done that in this one.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Ooh, rock bottom.
Turns this to the 22.
Rock bottom, fool.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And all the way down to the 27. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
No.
And that is caught.
Sent it too late. Good play.
Julio Jones, 26 yards.
Good play.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Oh.
And it's no good.
Really?
This is the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A fairly short kick from the 14. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's see.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. They set up the screen.
You got to get through that.
And that play will go nowhere.
Lost the
Losing
yard.
yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Lost the yard.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Derrick Henry.
Oh, gotta get around him.
Down only to about the 46. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Catch the rock, fat man.
Normally being a big body receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch. Take
Gotta
the
catch
hit
that.
and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Good defense.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Play action, now it's Tua. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Oh, come on, man.
A lot of force on him there. He could not hang on. It's
Come on, man.
Well, get ready for third down. Let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
There you go.
Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Thornton. He is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense.
Punt formation.
D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Dolphins' 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Evans. And he
Get
gets
in there.
Touchdown, Tennessee. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down.
Drink is flowing.
He forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overrule the play call.
Let me pull myself up one more.
Like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And beyond the 20, but
Pull
not by
up
much.
one
In fact,
more.
just a yard pass there to the 21.
That should be enough for the game.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
No.
They run with Breida. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Good play.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Miami.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Tagovailoa. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh.
Man open, here is Jones. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Nice.
A big play there for the Dolphins. 41 yards. try and run for it on first and
Ooh.
goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Myles Gaskin taking it in. And the Dolphins are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football
Playmaker
game.
hurt me.
Sanders now to add the extra point.
Oh.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Titans 14, Dolphins 13.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Tennessee Titan.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On second down, it's Henry. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Hmm.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Fields in the middle of the end zone, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself to try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh,
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Oh, shoot.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Missed over there.
13 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory
Good D.
at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the
Good D.
finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Good D for good offense.
Now after
So
the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Takes this about 5
prolong
yards
the
deep.
game.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
not like that.
Realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Watch the safety creep. Tight right, tight right.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Oh,
And
come
heavy
on.
traffic, and it's intercepted.
Come on, man.
By Noah Igbenogany. And they are
Come
gonna
on,
set up
y'all.
shop at the 32-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
2nd and 6.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Devin White able to run him down for a loss of a yard. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance
Good D.
and keep him
It's a
away from the
pick.
guy trying to throw the football.
Oh, should have been picked.
Field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they
got in.
It's the accuracy there that lets it down.
That's horrible.
Really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance.
Oh, got lucky.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away.
All right, let's see.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll set up to throw.
Oh,
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
that's it.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6.
I seen you go over there too, and I still went for it.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway.
I seen you go over there.
Back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he
Seen
gets to
you
the
go
end
over
zone.
there and still went for it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they throw the
Ain't looking good.
as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ain't looking good. Keep getting this network issue.
Offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Ooh.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A.J. Brown. Really, he's right, Tannehill.
As we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Over the middle to Smith. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 6-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill.
Come on, man.
That one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
Killing me, Tannehill.
There, but a nice recovery by the defense.
Gee.
Downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Tannehill. Flushed out right. Got a man.
Thank you.
Touchdown, Tennessee. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the
Oh, I missed it.
He did it. He got away with it for a touchdown.
I can't win, man.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 1st down, here's Breida. Pushing
no.
for 3 up to the 48.
No fumble action.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Brandon, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They fake the handoff, now Tua. And that will be complete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first,
good play though. Hey, that's a hell of a play.
Frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over.
It's a hell of a
1st
play
and 10
though.
at their own 20-yard line.
I can't kick field goal.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Smith catches left side. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down after after a pickup of about 7 as the clock
The
was
question is, what do you do? Do I pick the...
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To the air again, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds. So they
I'm not sure why he didn't move when I asked him to.
You can almost see inside his face mesh there.
Yeah,
Relief. He coughed it up, and it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And that is incomplete.
And what with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll move them back within 6 now. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I am going to be disappointed to have to burn one there.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Yes, baby.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here's a throw dropped off to his
good play.
He is tackled inside
Good play.
the 40, not quite to the 35.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now
Good play.
this situation should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Breida.
Damn good
Now
play.
the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Brings up
Good
2nd and 7.
play.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. This is Gaskin on the carry. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20.
Good play. I'd shoot at that point. Who cares? Good play.
That should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel
I blew it after I missed the field goal.
Do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Good day.
But I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration.
Weird season. Tannehill's trash.
4 and 10.
Let me